Hey folks, Steven here responding to some more comments. This is off of our 2025 Ford Expedition review, and this is just one of many comments that I saw where people want Ford to revive the Excursion. Now, the Excursion was Ford's SUV that was based on its heavy duty truck platform, and I absolutely agree. I would love to see Ford bring back that Excursion, and I'll give you some numbers as to why. So, the Expedition we tested in our review was a King Ranch. It had a tow rating at 9,600 pounds, and it had a payload rating of 1,360 pounds. So if you were to absolutely load that thing up to max, you're only left with about 400 pounds of payload to then put in the vehicle between people and stuff. And even if you said did a 7,000 pound trailer, well then you're talking about just over 600 pounds to put in the vehicle, and that is all your people and stuff. So that's quite a bit of weight. I don't want to bag on the Expedition. That's actually pretty decent for towing. However, imagine if we could get an SUV that could tow, I don't know, 12, 13, 14,000 pounds, and then it had a payload of 2,000 to 3,000 pounds. I think people would like that, especially in the recreational RV market. People towing travel trailers, I think that would be a massively important vehicle. And then just anyone who wants that huge payload rating out of an SUV. And the other reason why I personally think it's a good idea is because the full-size SUV segment is owned by General Motors. Between the Tahoe and Suburban and Escalade, GM makes up well over half the market. So Ford is always looking to get market share back. This redesigned Expedition, they talked a lot about that. Features like the split gate, the little tailgate in the back. Those are the sorts of things they're doing to set this thing apart in the marketplace. While bringing back the Excursion, that would be exclusive. Ford would be the only company to offer an SUV with such high capacities when it comes to payload and towing. They could even put the Power Stroke diesel into it, or just put in the 7.3 liter Godzilla V8. That thing would be epic in there too. So I absolutely agree. I would love to see the Excursion come back. Why don't you chime in the comments and let me know what you guys think?